Or, which one is it? This one. There we go. Ooh. Monsters are harder here. Oh, my magic power. Kunza. Magic defense. Yeah, so far we're doing pretty good in this game. We've, what, 13 hours? We are about halfway through this game. Halfway and a bit more. So, we're getting to endgame pretty soon. I think, like, once we get up on this tower, it'll be officially half.
Emil, look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Fun.
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emil.
You got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick him aside.
Liam O'Brien. Got another two-handed sword here. Oh, Beast Lord! Beast Lord! Otoresa, I don't know. Something like that. About to get to the good shit here, guys. I hope you guys are ready to get your tissues. We're about to make some kids cry here. I'm gonna cry. From here on out, everyone's gonna start crying. By the way, from here on out, spoilers. If you don't feel like being spoiled.
There's dozens of them.
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
Yeah. True. Though, just in case, you know, want to make sure you knew.
Foolish creatures. You cannot hope to best me.
These little bastards just keep coming.
These creatures cannot abide the sun. Lure them into the light.
Alright, we're gonna do something cool. Oh! Hell yeah! Oh, we are the combo master.
Have you felled the beast?
Whoa! Ha! And that's how you do it.
Kaine!
Kaine!
You'll pay for that.
Hurry! Strike it down!
Kaine! Are you alright? Kaine!
I fear there is little we can do for her.
No! Kaine!
What is happening?
Kaine! Kaine! It's Kaine's shade!
With no other choice, we must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
Now, pin her down.
Kaine, please! Come back to us!
Oh god, that hurts.
It's do or die time!
Emil!
Stop Kaine from acting.
Hell yeah, dude, the spear is fucking
Oh
awesome.
dear.
Kaine! Kaine!
Kaine!
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak, and I'm sad, and I'm lonely. But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me!
All right. Stop crying. And... thanks. I'm all right.
Over there.
And this is where it begins. Obtained a mysterious stone fragment.
And what is this, hmm?
Beats me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola.
Let's. Oh, look at that. How convenient. Fast travel at this point. Like we walked right through walls.
It's a cipher of some kind.
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this.
Oh, how convenient.
I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well.
Is that so?
Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap, and the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth.
Indeed.
But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Not a problem.
Hmm?
If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find, right?
Right.
Oh, splendid. By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
They're just shades. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord.
They're just shades. Don't worry about it.
It's a dangerous task.
Smile.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
Because she is! Right? The Junk Heap and the Forest of Myth, yeah?
Oh,
I'm
I
on my
can't
way.
wait for the Forest of Myth.
Please be careful.
I'm gonna lull you all to sleep. How about let's go to the Forest of Myth?
The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful.
I'll show you what
It's just-
Nier is all about.
I'll hurry them along the best I can. But can you please give them a little more time?
My beautiful voice. 100% guaranteed. Puts you to sleep. Whenever I read a letter from Nier, I really feel like I need to see him again. April 5th. Wow. What next? Forest of Myth.
Hopeless
Might as well
we
get
might be
the
able to find
worst
something in the
out
Forest
of-
Myth.
Get the worst first.
You will forgive me if I seem less than enthusiastic about such a trip.
Oh boy. Tell me about it, buddy. Let's just get it done. Hey. You guys ready? Are you all prepared for what is to come? Because my vocal cords are ready for what is, you know, soon to be what is to be. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Bugs. Dude, I love the spear. Why is the spear so fucking good? Oh, dude, they're adding spears into Path of Exile 2. It's gonna be sick. I'll be the spear wielder. God damn, these guys take a lot of hits. Excuse me, please die already. There we go. Alright, I'm done fighting these guys. Forest of Myth, here we come. Oh, you missed every single one of those. No thanks. Now, what's all these? Alright, here we go. A merchant passed through the village today, and she kept on pulling the craziest stuff out.
The home of that blasted dream.
Yeah.
nightmare I hope never to experience again.
I hear you.
Oh, hello. How are things? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling a rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree.
The Divine Tree?
It's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village.
Did you investigate the cause of this presence?
Not really, no.
And why not?
Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prayer.
And why is that?
I don't know. It's just how things have always been.
Weird.
Weird. Huh? We got sap. Tree branches. Legendary tree branches. Oh, that's new. That never used to be like that.
Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately?
You should talk, Vice.
As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense.
Hang on. I don't think it's done. Does that mean it'll tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
Alright, guys. Are you guys ready for some ASMR? Well then. Alright. Well then. Hello everyone. This is ASMR with Calm Hyperion. Or, actually, it's not that name anymore. Black. Pure darkness painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. "This is wrong," whispered the tree, in the voice of the wind through the leaves. "This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed. Once, long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its function, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. No accident. Emotions were as part of the tree as roots and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree, and once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world. Words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together and to form colonies. Colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light coincide. I can't say that word. Into stars. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. Look at my memory. Child here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so. Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred, swell within the dark recesses of this young heart. Tries to reject the black terror that germinates his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his plan is so great that there is little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort. A healthy young girl with tan skin and deep brown eyes. She is a beacon of brightness and a light in the boy's world. Her very presence is comfort to him. But he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon, this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming, he knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her more, if he could tell her of his feelings, this might not be so. But this conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up the memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word: envy. Look upon my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy arises, and another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of the daughter, or a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream she does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror, some are eaten. She began the fight with 23 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a large beast. It blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, this memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel saddened at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did not, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when a young man and his companion entered the room. Nier. Well, this place is gloomy as hell. The room Nier had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see was a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Nier suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was a forced myth. It's villagers prisoners of their own dreams. I apologize, the tree thought. That is all that remains. As Nier stared at the jewel, bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depth of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Weiss. Look here. A small shadowy presence appeared from beneath them. It appeared to be a shade. The shade grabbed several jewels in its hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth. Sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. Weiss. The shade appears to be consuming the memories. Nier. These things are memories. The tree extended a branch toward Nier. Without a second thought, Nier brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured onto the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree. There is conviction, memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence, solitude, had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. Ahem. I implore, and spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we go. What was that color of the lost envy? I believe it was brown. Brown eyes. Weiss. And spoke. This shade has intelligence and emotion. Nier, who cares? Nier brushes Weiss's comment aside as his sword slices through the shade's right arm. The shade extends its remaining arm to Nier. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against Nier, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out to its entire body. There was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone. 1,000 years in quiet contemplation? True. And the tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries, the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains, but no more. New powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginning of a soul. And the young man was the key. This was a promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain. A new, an unpleasant sensation. But the time was not yet right. I implore you. How many were lost by the warrior who fought through the red-eyed beasts? Her daughter and 23 friends. Nier, Okay, riddle time is over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shit once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key, cried the book. Secure the key. The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. The time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crack as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. Wise. This world is falling apart. Nier, how can a world of letters? I implore. Most important thing. World. Yona. Silence. The light was complete. Memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letters slowly faded, Nier was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied